What's up YouTube, it's your boy Pick Plug back again with another video, and to be able to some Friday picks for today. Today is Flex Friday, and of course we got a huge opportunity to cash out on this major slate. Of course we got a bunch of games, some great reads to look at. So of course if you guys do like any of these picks, make sure to comment down below which picks you guys will be tailing. It doesn't matter if it's from this video or any picks that you guys may have that you are confident in. I am very interested in what you guys have to offer, so comment down below what picks you guys have for the day, and don't forget to smash that like button as well. You guys hit the like goal in the last video, so we'll be dropping a bonus pick for today's video. But if you guys do get 500 likes on today's video, I'll be dropping a bonus pick in the next one, so make sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. Last video, unfortunately, we did miss two picks. Very unfortunate. We had some great reads, but the players just did not fulfill. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he was short by one bucket to go on the over for that 15.5 points. And then we had Andrew Nimhard, which honestly, he just played absolutely terrible. He was 0 for 5 to start, and then he ended up just not being in the game. He had 4 points, and for the rest of the game, he just really didn't get that much inside the game at all. It went to double OT, and he didn't really get that much PT at all. So he just played absolutely terrible. And yeah, the reads were there, but unfortunately, the player did not fulfill. That's very sad, but of course, it happens. And we're here to bounce back today on this huge Flex Friday slate. So again, if you guys do like these picks, comment down below what you would be tailing. On the broad side, the outlet has been cashing out like crazy. From the tip off of the NBA, they have been hitting some huge plays. As you guys can see, here are all the NBA plays that they've added up. You got Anthony Davis, which is a huge line for the over. Victor Wembanyama won a bunch of people some money, and overall, just plays that they've been posting from PRIZEPICKS to Chalkboard. They've been really taking advantage of those, and you guys can see that in the VIP results. If you guys are in the Discord, you'll be able to see the results for yourself, how many members have actually been catching out, and you can see that literally people are posting their winnings like every 10 minutes, and it's not only for PRIZEPICKS, it's for FanDuel, DraftKings, Underdog, Chalkboard, Sleeper, you name it. It's literally for every single app you can think of. They give plays, and the analysts are on top of it for every single sport that's out right now, not just the NBA, also NFL. Thursday Night Football was a hit as well. So if you guys do want plays, they give out plays in their max locks for VIP, which is their most confident play of the day. A lot of members have been taking advantage of that and being able to hit like crazy on their VIP. So there's the reason why there's hundreds of members constantly paying for their picks. If you guys do want to be a part of the Discord and join thousands, over 10,000 members in the Discord, go ahead and click the link in the description below to join up, and go to the website at theoutletbrand.com to cash out on their plays. Now, like I said, we got some great plays ahead of us for today, so without further ado, let's hop into today's picks. For our first play of the day, we'll be coming in the point section, scrolling down all the way here to Victor Wembanyama, and of course, a lot of people did see how he played in that debut versus the Mavericks, and simply just because of that, honestly, this matchup is even easier for him today. At 27.5 points, this should be a steal, and honestly, the way he played, he had 40 points in 30 minutes versus the Dallas Mavericks, and not only just the Dallas Mavericks, against Anthony Davis, which was a multiple year candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. If we look here on Outlier, which again, if you guys don't already have access to the tool Outlier, you guys can get access to their EV Plus plays, boost plays, arbitrage bets, middle bets, and more through their pro plan. And if you guys do want that for free, you can get a 7-day trial using my link in the description below. I've heard so many testimonies of people being able to use their historical data to cash out consistently on plays. So if you guys do want to be able to place bets confidently on your own, go ahead and try out the Outlier app. Click the link in the description below to try out their free 7-day trial. But Victor Wembanyama, of course, in the last 10 games, it's not going to be the same because last season he wasn't playing as good at all. Of course, this historical data is not going to be accurate compared to what he's been doing from the last game that he played, the opener as well as the preseason matchups. He's honestly been playing pretty phenomenal. We had him for the game that he won on the over, and we cashed on that play. So I said, why not run it back? Let's go for this Victor Wembanyama for 27.5 points. He's been on the over for most of these games. If you can see the preseason games, I do like this line, especially since how he was playing, and most likely this should be a good game. And honestly, Again, like I said before, he went up against Anthony Davis, which was a multiple year defensive player of the year candidate. And of course, against Yves Messi, this is definitely a way easier matchup, obviously. So this should not be as close of a matchup. Of course, this might be a blowout, but do be wary of that. I do still like this line for 27.5 over, just simply because he's able to go on the over for this line in very efficient time. He went on the over having 40 points last game in 30 minutes. So if you're going to get at least 25 minutes, I do expect him to be able to go on the over for this line. And right now, you can see that in the last 10 games, he's averaging 33.2 minutes. Even last season, when they were at the bottom of the league, and most of the games were meaningless that they were playing towards the end. Or actually, no, this was in February while this was still pretty mid-season. So I forgot that he did get taken out, and he actually didn't play because of that blood clot. But I do remember that most of the people were still counting out the Spurs, and a lot of the time they weren't really in contention for anything. But right now, after that game one performance, he's already top 3 right now when it comes to MVP candidate. So I really do like how he's been playing. Alternatively, because it is such a small lineup that he's going up against, 4.5 steals plus blocks looks like a very solid line. He went up against Dallas having 3 blocks and 1 steal. But again, his matchup was Anthony Davis, who does take some pretty smart shots, and he still got some really good blocks against players like Derek Lively. So just looking at this matchup, we got some really bad shot IQ players. Honestly, Jordan Poole, he does take very tough shots a lot. Zion Williamson, he does like to go for contact a lot. Victor Wembanyama, he has a huge chance to be blocking shots. And Yves Messi, of course, go up against a center like that, he should be blocking him all day, every day. So he has plenty of opportunity to be blocking players on this team. So he honestly should not struggle. And this is not a play that really requires too much time. Even if they do blow them out, it most likely will be because of their good defense. So Victor Wembanyama for the over on 4.5 steals is definitely a very solid prop. Some may even take that over the first play for points. I just like both lines. If you guys do like this play, let me know how you feel about it down in the comment section below. If you guys are tired of seeing lines change in front of you, and you guys may see these videos and the lines are different from when you are watching it, go ahead and check out Chalkboard, because right now, of course, as always, you are able to alternate lines on Chalkboard, but right now they have huge promos where you can actually win more, and their payout boost is higher than the average. So if you guys do want, you can use code OUTLET to download the Chalkboard app. You can also use it on their Social Sports Picks app, so you can use it on their Daily Fantasy and Social Sports Picks app, which is basically an app where you it's like social media but in sports betting. So if you guys are looking at other people's plays, you can help to find the best picks, and this is overall for just people that aren't able to bet in their city. So if you guys do want to click that link in the description below to download the Chalkboard app, you can use code OUTLETS on both of those apps and enjoy the 100% deposit match. So that means if you deposit $50, you get an additional $50 for free, and you'll be able to win up to 100 times on your payout boost. So go ahead and cash out on this huge promo and deal for this play. For our next line, we'll be going over to the rebound section, and we'll be scrolling down here to Giannis Antetokounmpo for 12 rebounds. This line is going to be for more. Honestly, all of Giannis's lines are going to be super popular right now because, of course, he had a huge game going up against the Washington Wizards, and he's going up against a similar matchup against the Toronto Raptors, who most likely will be bottom of the league this year. So, of course, Giannis, he is coming off a very strong game against Washington. He had 14 rebounds, and if we look here on Outlier, we can see that he's been cooking like this since the last season in the playoffs. So he's been pretty hot recently head-to-head. He's 67% in this line in the last 2 matchups, and he's going up to a team that, as of last season, of course, we can't really go too much off of this season because historical data isn't fully loaded here on Outlier. But as of last season, they were allowing up to 10.8 rebounds per game versus that power forward position, and they are ranked at 25. Overall, they are 21st when it comes to rebounds allowed for the full game, and I do still like this line for the over at 11.5. You can find this on apps like Sleeper or Chalkboard, which again, if you guys use the link in the description below, you can download both of those apps. But on PrizePicks, it is at 12, so we'll be going for that line at 12, and I still do see the value for this line. He's only 1 out of 3 within the last head-to-head games now, and 6 for 8 within the last 10 with an average of 14.1. Now, if we look here at the points plus rebounds line, this may be a better line for some of you. I do like this equally, though, for 43.5. just because the reason why I did mention the rebounds line first is because, again, this does have chance to be a blowout, so he might not have as much time, but it also does have chance to be a close game. Who knows? Honestly, Giannis will most likely have a very solid game because he does tend to play better against worse teams. Like, for example, Washington, the Washington Wizards, they weren't good at all, but they still end up having to have 120 points, which from who, I don't know, but honestly, he should have a very solid game against a team that just looks like they're going to struggle tonight. So their opponent rank was 30, I believe. They've been at 30 for a while now, and going up against the Toronto Raptors. They are a similar team overall when it comes to the matchup for points plus rebounds. Pretty low at the league right now, and of course Giannis, he's going to get the minutes that he needs. He only had 26 minutes in that game. He was still able to have 37 points, which is mind-boggling. So he doesn't need that many points or that many minutes or playing time to actually go on the over for this line. And the rebound chance is actually NA right now. They haven't calculated that yet, but I can only imagine that it was above 20 since he had 14 rebounds. So I do like the chances that he goes on the over for this line, possibly even having close to a triple-double this game. So Giannis, he's also a player that is in contention for MVP this year, so he's most likely going to be having a very solid game. If you guys do like this pick or both plays, let me know which one you guys will be leaning towards. Both plays are very solid, and I do recommend them both, so let me know which ones you guys will be choosing. All right, real quick before we hop into our next pick, I want to thank you guys so much for 40K subscribers. We're already at 40.1K. You guys have been loving these videos recently and showing so much support. So I am going to be doing a big 40K subs giveaway, and I said the giveaway will be tonight, but I'm actually going to push that further back because I do have something big planned for you guys. So comment down below on this video or on this post, this community post, which you guys actually want for the giveaway. It could be 4 subscribers win $100, so that means total $400 given away, or people get close friends access on my Instagram where I post personal plays and my plays for the day. For those of you guys that are interested in the results for my close friends picks, you can go on my Instagram at PickPlugYT. And some other people said VIP access in the comment section. They said 3 days in the Discord or give us VIP picks for those plays. So I can do some of those. I can give you guys plays directly from the VIP, or if you guys do have something else recommended, comment down below what you guys do want. I'm going to be looking through these comments and seeing which ones gets the most likes. So if you guys do have something that you guys suggest, comment it down below, and the whichever one gets the most likes, I'll probably do that as a giveaway, and maybe I'll even do something multiple. It just really depends on what you guys want. So I can do multiple things like giving away money as well as close friends access, or maybe a combination of all the three. So let me know down in the comment section below. For our next play, I'll be giving actually 2 or 3 picks for this player because honestly, I really do like the line for this. First, we'll be going to the free throws made tab. Let's check if this is even on PrizePicks right now. I do know it is on another app, but if we scroll down here to the Houston Rockets game, yep, Alperen Sengun for 3.5 free throws made. I do like this line for the over. Honestly, I had 10 free throws made in the last game, which contributed to over 40 points. So he had an absolutely phenomenal game. So if we go here, though, you guys will most likely like the 2-pointers attempted line that I'll be going for. Personally, I do like the 11.5 line that I did see earlier on PrizePicks for the 2-point attempted. Alperen Sengun was absolutely taking so many shots up against OKC. He honestly, it felt like he was playing the whole game and he was taking a bunch of shots. Kevin Durant, he sat in the corner a lot, especially down the stretch. So I do see him taking a lot more shots, especially up in today's game versus Detroit. This shouldn't be as close of a game. I don't believe that it will go double overtime like it did before. But just looking at his numbers, he's so green within his last 10 matchups. Last 20 matchups, he's also extremely green. 80%, 16 out of 20 within the last 20 matchups. And head-to-head, he's 100% going up against Detroit. And going up against a team that is neutral. They're not favorable, but they do allow up to 50.7 2-pointers attempted per game. Not knowing too much on how they've played this year or already, but I do know that against Nikola Vucevic, they did let him have 12 2-pointers attempted in that matchup. So similarly, Alperen Sengun, he should be able to have a great game He had a bunch of shots attempted again, like I said, and within the last 12 games, he's actually averaging 16.8 2-pointers attempted per game, and he isn't fouling out. He had 5 fouls, but that's only because it did go to double overtime, and I believe that he went well over on the line already in the regulation. So I do like this line for the over, but again, if we just look at the other line that we chose, the 3.5 free throws made, he had so many opportunities to just get and ones, but for the most part, he was very physical in the paint almost the whole game. Against OKC, a very good defensive team, he was able to get a bunch of fouls drawn, so that is definitely very impressive. And going up against Detroit, they already allow a bunch of free throws per game. Their averages is 18.8, sitting at 27 with their rank. They're a favorable matchup. Against OKC, they were not a favorable matchup. It says they're 25th, but again, right now, well, I guess maybe it's because Jalen Williams wasn't playing. It was a little bit different for them, but for the most part, they were playing pretty decent defense, and he was just able to draw a lot of fouls, which I do like. I overall just like how he was playing, how this line fits to him at the over for 13.5. He should be able to get way more than enough free throw attempts, way more enough shots at the line to be able to go on the over for this line. And I actually did forget to tell you guys that there is a huge line right now on Betr, 4.5 points for Devin Booker. Right now, a bunch of people were able to cash out yesterday from the huge payout boost that Betr was giving out. So if you guys do want to cash out on Betr, you guys can click the link in the description below to download the app. You get Devin Booker for 0.5 points plus assists for free. He only needs 1 point or assist to win, and obviously this is a free pick. You can tell this with the Alperen Sengun prop that I just gave you, and if you use code TROPHY, TROPHY, you guys will be able to cash out and get a huge payout boost, and I mean huge. I mean, just take a look at their multipliers. You can turn a 2-pick play with a mystery multiplier up to 1,000x on your payout boost. Just imagine placing $20 on a play with 2 picks, Alfred Sengun, and that free play, and you can win up to 1,000x on that for $20. Just imagine, that's absolutely insane. So you guys can do that, and you don't even really have to deposit. You get $10 and when you use code TROPHY. So click the link in the description below to download the Betr app, and once you cash out, send me a message on Instagram. I do love seeing those reviews, and also comment down below if you guys do cash out from these Betr apps. Now that will be it for today's video. Let me know if you guys do like the longer videos, or if you guys do want shorter picks, shorter videos with less picks. Let me know which ones you guys like. But if you guys do want additional plays, go ahead and check out my Instagram at PickPlugYT for my personal plays. I may be dropping a slip today, but if you guys do want exclusive picks directly from the outlet, of course they have been killing it recently. If you guys do want to join up and get access to their VIP plays, get access to their max locks picks, which are their most confident plays in VIP, and their AI, you guys can click the link in the description below to go ahead and check out theoutletbrand.com and cash out on their exclusive picks. That will be it for today's video, though. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.